Welcome back to another episode of Bourbon and Ash. Today we're going to take a new venture into old part of Kentucky and visit E.J. Curley Distillery.
E.J. Curley, right? What do we know about him?
So what I know in the short research that I've done on this particular company is they go back into the 1800s, late 1800s, 1867. They were originally founded by E.J. Curley. Their family came over from Ireland, and so they were already in the whiskey business. Okay. They brought that knowledge to Kentucky, where they migrated. E.J. started in the Kentucky militia, joined the military, where he was a trainer for a lot of the regiment for the black soldiers in that area. And throughout his time in the war service, he kind of developed and came up with a mash bill to his liking, to where after the war, he was able to start mass producing it. As a matter of fact, he was able to produce upwards of $19 million in today's currency worth of bourbon to one person in Chicago. And I'm sure that was pre-prohibition, and I'm sure that was not on the legal side as far as, that is concerned. Right. But they go way back. It's really a cool history. I would like to learn a little bit more about that. Now, because of prohibition and because of wear and tear, the company shut down, and they just restarted back up by new ownership. There's 4 or 5 different owners that went together, collaborated, and started the company back up. They kept the DSP KY15, the license. The license. And now they're starting to produce a single barrel and a small batch. We don't know the age statements. We do know that they are sourcing. Okay. Part of the grounds of which they own is where Wild Turkey has the rick houses. So rumor has it that they're probably sourcing, or have been sourcing, from Wild Turkey.
Very cool.
We'll find out, maybe they won't ever disclose that. But in 2025, they're planning on opening their own
visitor center.
Yes, visitor center.
Yeah. So they started producing their own mash bill. It's undisclosed, and of course, it's only a couple years old. So we probably won't see it for another couple years. Maybe 2026, they'll start rolling out maybe a 4-year age statement.
Their own product.
Yeah. As of right now, we can guess all we want. We don't know the mash bill, again, because everything is hush hush. We don't know the age statement. The bottling is fantastic. I've seen this bottle a few times, and it always catches my eye when I'm in the liquor store. It always tends to go towards the ornate bottles. Right. And it has a really cool, gold label, and it has, nice Curley, the actual label is in cursive. And it says single barrel, and they usually list the age or the barrel. So right here on the back, there's another label that says this is number 75. This is the number 75th barrel.
Oh, wow. Bottle out of that?
Another 75th bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And another cool thing is they have a little short history on the back that I was reading. So after the Civil War, Irish-born soldier Edmund Curley sourced pure limestone filtered water from a natural spring in Jasmine County, Kentucky, which they're reopening up the distillery there. Mm-hmm. But it says that it produces one heck of a smooth drinking bourbon and offers honors to those who won their liberty at Camp Nelson, forging a more perfect union. So a lot to do with the history of the militia and the early stages of Kentucky. Yeah. And it actually says right here on the front, it was established in 1867. So they're pretty proud of their history.
Their heritage, yeah.
They're probably even more proud that they kept their license.
Absolutely. We're talking, a long time.
Yes. Because for those that do not know, in order to keep that license, you have to keep it current.
Keep it active.
You cannot just let it lapse. If you let it lapse, you lose it. And in order for you to keep that, you have to maintain year after year after year to maintain
The fees and
Yep.
Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a lot entailed into just holding that license.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to try it.
Okay.
Like I said, we came across a liquor store in Kansas City, Missouri. I don't know if this is sold in Kansas
It's
yet.
not. It's coming, but it's not here yet.
Okay. All right. Well, the color's fantastic. The nose off that cork was amazing.
Yes.
And even bringing this up to my nose now,
Oh yeah, very
That is
sweet.
good.
very
Yeah.
sweet.
Very sweet. It's got some
Caramells.
definitely some baking spices. I get the nutmeg. I get some of the sweeter notes. It's woody. That's for sure. It's very oaky.
Yeah, no, I'm interested. Well, before we taste it, I would just take a short second here to tell you that we appreciate you guys' watching our videos. If you like our content, remember to hit that like and subscribe, as it does help with our content. And if you can, leave comments. We enjoy the feedback.
Absolutely. Yes.
And if there's anything...
Interaction. We're looking for some of the interaction, some of your comments. Put them out there. Let us know what you think. If you've had this, if you like it, if you don't like it, or if there's something that you think is going to be that we should be trying. Para Dios, tu familia y tus amigos.
Salud. Well, that's pretty good. I've got a lot of sweet flavors. Almost like
Rye spice.
there's definitely some spice.
But there's almost like sugar.
I've got
sugar
graham
candy.
crackers.
It is very
What's that cereal? It's a graham cracker cereal.
Teddy Graham.
Teddy Graham. Like it's like a
Or-
Teddy Graham.
yeah.
It's a sweet
I was thinking Honey Grams
honey grams,
is the
but
cereal version of
it's
that.
got that sweetness on the palate, and then definitely got that warmth on the back end. Well, that's
Very
really
different.
It is.
that is really good.
Totally different.
Very different.
Second time around, I get some of that. Definitely some of that black pepper. I get some of the spices. It is. What's the proof on this?
So this is a little higher proof. This is 121 proof.
121 proof.
Yeah, so it's on the higher end.
It
which
is.
You definitely.
Oh, you
feel
can
that
tell.
Back
You
end.
can tell.
The hug
It's
exists.
got a very long finish on
It has
it.
a long finish.
It does have a good Kentucky hug on there. I do get some of the some of those baking spices notes. I get some of that nutmeg. I get a little bit of that peanut, like that. Not the dusty peanut, but more of like the peanut butter,
Like
a-
peanut brittle, maybe? Because it's sweet.
It does have some sweetness. I'd say the vanilla and the peanut and the nutmeg, those really all come together, and it's really good. It is on the sweeter side as far as bourbons go. But
I was very surprised. I
I
never had it before, and I think it's great.
No, this is the first time. It's being 121 proof, and I knew that going into it. I was kind of expecting a little bit more spice, but it's so sweet and so much flavor forward. You don't really get that rye until that back end, but yeah, it goes all the way down
Oh,
the
yeah.
esophagus,
It
and
lingers.
so it lingers.
It does.
But it's got a lot of flavor. I'm picking up a lot of like cherry notes, maybe even some like apricot or like a grape.
a grape.
Yeah.
Like a raisin? grape
maybe
or
a raisin?
Grape? Fresh grape? There is some sort of fruit, and I can't figure it out. I don't know if it's raisins or dates.
To
or-
to me, it's more like those dates, those big dates that are, that we have in the kitchen. Those dark fruits,
With like honey on it.
It does have
Like
a
a
honey.
honey.
like
yes.
a caramelized.
Well, I mean, just look at the oils on it. It's,
Oh, it's got some
aged,
serious ones.
Yeah, aged really well.
Yeah.
To get that oil,
So how old do you think it is?
I would think that this is at minimum 4 to 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not super dark, but it's not light. I would say it's a mid amber.
I'm gonna say. I mean, obviously it's non-disclosed, but I'm gonna say there's some rye.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, there's
some
rye.
rye in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can taste the rye. And
Yeah.
that heat is probably coming from the rye.
Yeah, honestly, the flavor, the immediate flavor and the smell, to me, is Jimmy 10 years.
Russell 10.
Russell's 10. I've got all those characteristics that you
Yeah.
get with that sweetness and that vanilla and the caramel.
Yeah.
But then it totally just switches and goes into complete spice, which
It does.
Russell's does not have that.
No.
So yeah, I'd be curious to find out who they source from and what the
It would make sense.
what the
if
mash
sourcing
bill
from-
on this is exactly.
Yeah.
I would say it's probably a higher rye. I would say at least 15%. Who knows? MSRP. What is this? I think we paid $69.99 for that bottle.
$70.
$70.
Yep.
Okay, so who wants to begin the B&A rating? Or have you had enough, Trish? You want another glass?
Oh man, it is
I'm
super
probably gonna have
sweet.
another glass.
I get a little.
I really
toffee.
like
I
it.
get some huge,
Yes.
huge
Yeah, toffee.
toffee
That's
notes.
a good one.
Man.
I'll blend. I'll start it.
All right,
I'll
let's-
blend it.
I'll blend it.
I'll blend
I'll
it.
take your job.
The joiner.
I probably will give this a 9. I really like the rye spices, and it is very sweet. And I never thought I would like a bourbon with peanut because I'm not a huge peanut fan, but it's very sweet peanut. Like, the peanut brittle kind of reminds me of my grandfather. He used to always bring us peanut brittle when we were kids, that red candy stuff. And I really like it. I think that it's a great combination.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Trish. This is fantastic, sweet, spicy. I mean, it is perfect for this fall, winter weather. It warms you up, and it's a little bit like dessert.
Yeah.
So it's pretty fantastic. Yeah, a 9 for sure. It's awesome.
Yeah, I think I'll follow suit. I was going to say, I was going to be between 9 and
8.5.
9.5, but I'll stick with 9.
9.
The oil is fantastic. The color is fantastic. The MSRP is fantastic. It's a large bottle and it's a decorated, ornate bottle.
It is. It's a very you gravitate to those bottles. At least with the art, it's simple but yet intricate, and there's a lot of cool things on their labels. They spent some time. The shape of the bottle definitely stands out. You know, nowadays when you're going in and looking at different bottles, it really stands out. I'm going to be at a 9. I'm going to give it a 9. I love the baking spices. I like how sweet it is. It does have an amazing long finish. It lingers, and I really enjoy some of the. I get, we're talking about those dark fruits. I get those right now, like after the fact, on that finish, and they're really coming back, and they're really accentuated. Yeah, 9. That's what I'm
A
going to
clean
give it.
sweep.
Clean
all
sweep.
nines.
Nice.
Well, there you have it. We got 9s across the board. We highly recommend it if it's available in your state where you live. Go pick you up a bottle and try it and let us know. Do you agree? Do you disagree? And why? Otherwise, until next time, we appreciate you guys taking the time to watch our channel. And please always drink responsibly.
It's hot.
It's warm. It's good.
It is so good.
It makes my
I mean,
ears,
it's.
my ears
I'm
are
still
warm.
feeling it.
It makes your ears warm.
My ears are warm.
Like you were saying, that the flavor still is lingering.
Oh yeah,
No.
it's got a
I really like it.
crazy
Keeps you
long
warm.
finish.
It keeps you
Crazy
warm.
long
Especially on a night like tonight.
Yes, with that wind blowing.